The age-old question of whether to buy or rent a home has been a subject of debate for years. Some people prefer to rent because of the flexibility it provides, while others prefer to buy because of the potential financial benefits. With so many factors to consider, it can be a tough decision to make. In this video, we will take an in-depth look at the pros and cons of buying vs, renting a home, and hopefully help you make a more informed decision. Number 1. Cost. The cost of homeownership includes not just the down payment and mortgage payments, but also property taxes, maintenance and repairs, and homeowners association fees. On the other hand, renting comes with a monthly rent payment and perhaps renter's insurance, but all of the major maintenance and repair costs are the responsibility of the landlord. When considering cost, it's also important to think about the long-term financial implications of each option. Will owning a home be a wise investment over time, or will renting provide more financial flexibility? It's essential to look at the bigger picture and consider both short-term and long-term financial goals. Number 2, flexibility. One of the most critical factors to consider when deciding whether to buy or rent is flexibility. Here are some ideas to explore the pros and cons of flexibility. Freedom to move. One of the significant advantages of renting is that it provides more flexibility when it comes to relocating. Renters can pack up and leave without having to worry about the hassle of selling their home stuck with the house. On the other hand, homeowners are tied to their property and may find it challenging to move if they need to relocate for work or personal reasons. No hassle of maintenance. Renting provides the added advantage of not having to worry about maintenance issues, which can be both time-consuming and costly. Landlords are responsible for handling any repairs or upgrades needed in the rental property. Homeownership responsibilities. Homeowners, however, must bear the burden of maintaining their property, which can be a significant expense and time commitment. Decor and personalization. Renters often have limited options for decorating or making significant changes to the property. Homeowners, on the other hand, have the freedom to personalize their living space and make upgrades to their liking. Limits on customization. Renters are typically bound by the terms of their lease and must follow specific guidelines set by the landlord, limiting their options for customization. Predictable monthly payments. Renters can enjoy the predictability of monthly rental payments, which include rent, utilities, and other fees. Fluctuating mortgage payments. Homeowners, however, may face fluctuating monthly payments as mortgage rates and property taxes change over time. Lease renewal. Renters may be subject to lease renewal terms, which could lead to an increase in rent or a change in the rental agreement. Stability and equity. Homeowners, on the other hand, enjoy the stability and potential equity that comes with owning a property. Number 3, maintenance. We'll get to that in a second. I have a favor to ask of you. If you like this video so far, please subscribe to the channel. Maintaining a home can be a daunting task for many, requiring regular upkeep and repairs. When it comes to renting, maintenance responsibilities often fall on the landlord, providing peace of mind for tenants. Additionally, many rental properties come equipped with maintenance staff, making the process even more streamlined. However, it's important to note that not all landlords are created equal, and some may neglect maintenance responsibilities. This can result in frustrating and inconvenient living conditions for renters. It's crucial to do thorough research on a landlord's reputation and maintenance history before signing a lease. In contrast, homeowners are solely responsible for the upkeep of their property. While this can be a fulfilling task for those who enjoy DIY projects, it can also be a stressful and expensive endeavor for those who don't. The cost of regular maintenance and unexpected repairs can quickly add up, putting a strain on finances and time. It's essential to weigh the pros and cons of owning a home and to have a solid plan in place for maintenance needs. Ultimately, the decision between renting and owning comes down to personal preferences and circumstances. Those seeking flexibility and low maintenance responsibilities may find renting to be the better option, while those seeking long-term investment and a sense of ownership may opt for owning a home. Number 4, investment. As a potential homeowner, you may be wondering whether it makes more financial sense to buy or rent. While both options have their advantages and drawbacks, one key consideration is the investment potential. Here are some creative insights into the topic. Investment in a home can be a wise decision if the market conditions are right. Property values have historically increased over time, making homeownership a potential source of wealth accumulation. However, it's essential to recognize that not all property markets will appreciate in value. The location, condition, and neighborhood of a property all factor into its potential for appreciation. Conducting thorough research and working with a knowledgeable real estate agent can help ensure that you're making a sound investment. Another consideration is that homeowners can build equity over time as they pay down their mortgage. Equity is the difference between the home's value and the remaining mortgage balance. As the mortgage balance decreases, the equity in the home increases. Furthermore, homeowners can potentially earn additional income by renting out their property or using it for short-term rentals, such as through Airbnb. This can be a particularly attractive option in high-demand areas or during peak tourist seasons. However, it's crucial to keep in mind the additional costs and responsibilities that come with being a landlord. Property management, maintenance, and repairs can be time-consuming and expensive. It's important to weigh the potential income against these additional costs before deciding to rent out a property. Number 5, risk. One of the significant risks of buying a home is the possibility of losing value on your investment. The housing market can be unpredictable, and there is always a chance that the value of your home could decline. Additionally, if you need to sell your home quickly, you may be forced to sell it at a loss. Another risk to consider is the cost of homeownership. Owning a home can be expensive, with costs ranging from property taxes and homeowners insurance to maintenance and repairs. If you're not prepared for these expenses, they can quickly add up and put a strain on your finances. Mortgage rates are another factor that can impact the risks associated with buying a home. If you have a fixed-rate mortgage, you'll have a consistent monthly payment, which can help you budget more effectively. However, if you have an adjustable rate mortgage, your payments can fluctuate, making it difficult to plan for your monthly expenses. On the other hand, renting also comes with its own set of risks. One of the most significant risks of renting is that you don't have control over your living situation. Your landlord could decide to sell the property, raise the rent, or terminate your lease, leaving you in a precarious position. Additionally, there's always the risk of rent increases. While landlords are typically limited in how much they can increase rent, there's always the possibility of a significant increase that could strain your finances. Number 6, making the decision. As you weigh the pros and cons of buying versus renting a home, the decision can seem overwhelming. However, with careful consideration and analysis, you can make an informed decision that suits your needs and lifestyle. One factor to consider is your long-term goals. Are you looking to settle down and establish roots in a community, or are you more interested in flexibility and the ability to move frequently? If you see yourself staying in one location for an extended period, buying may be the best option for you. Another factor is the current housing market. Is it a buyer's or seller's market? Are interest rates favorable for buyers? These economic factors can significantly impact your decision and should be carefully considered. When it comes to cost, buying a home requires a significant upfront investment, including a down payment, closing costs, and ongoing maintenance expenses. Renting, on the other hand, often requires a lower initial investment, but can lead to long-term expenses and the risk of rising rent prices. Flexibility is also an essential factor to consider. Renting provides a level of flexibility that owning a home does not. As a renter, you can easily move when your lease is up without the hassle of selling your home. However, owning a home provides the opportunity to customize and make improvements to the property as you see fit. Maintenance is another consideration. As a homeowner, you are responsible for all repairs and maintenance on the property, while as a renter, the landlord typically takes care of these tasks. However, owning a home provides the opportunity to build equity, which can lead to significant financial benefits in the long run. Investment is another factor to consider. Buying a home can be a wise investment as property values often increase over time. Additionally, owning a home can provide tax benefits and the opportunity to build equity. However, there is also a risk of the housing market declining, leading to a loss in value. Finally, risk is an essential consideration. Buying a home comes with a level of risk, including the possibility of the housing market declining or unexpected maintenance expenses. Renting, on the other hand, can come with the risk of rising rent prices or the possibility of eviction. In the end, making the decision to buy or rent a home requires careful consideration of all these factors and an understanding of your personal needs and goals. By weighing the pros and cons and considering your long-term plans, you can make a decision that works best for you and your family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on frugal living and personal finance. Tomorrow, we'll be discussing how to stay motivated on your frugal journey.